Hey friend, what's up? In this video, we're going to go over the least expensive list over the weekend ranked and find out who the real winner was. So let's take a look. So coming in 5th place, single question mark, fan favorite, takes it down. $33.76 Control Deception deck, tops out with 2 Witherfingers and Helmna in the 7 slot. 6, they have a better reach with Kaya, Guild Enforcer frontline, a lot of attack reduction and board steal. A really interesting list. So Witherfinger, 7 mana, 8/6, Deception, Nether, Roar, 3 strongest enemy creatures, gain burn +2, and go to sleep. So it's a good way to establish a body on the board, sleep their board, and once you get to 9 mana, you can play this and hide it. It is very strong. It's part of the core set, so you can get this just by leveling up, which makes it really accessible. Ludia's Dedicant is a 3 mana 3/3. It is one of the most annoying cards in the game. Blessed. Right. After you use your god power, copy a random card for your opponent's deck and add it to your hand. So on turn 5, you can play your Ludia's Dedicant, you get the Blessed effect, you can gain Favor, shuffle the Sanctum, which in itself is annoying, and then you can hide this so your opponent can't deal with it, and you steal a card from their deck every time you use your god power. I mean, you don't steal it, you copy it. So they still have it, but it just gives you more value for yourself. It's a big tempo swing card, and it's a 3/3, so it's a solid statted 3-cost creature. Helmna, 7 mana 2/8, frontline, legendary from the Mortal Judgment set, one of my favorite legendaries from the set. Frontline, after a friendly character is healed, this creature gains strength equal to the amount healed. Roar, each friendly character is healed for 3. Such a good card, such a huge upside. You not only heal your face, but you get a body on the board that has frontline your opponent has to deal with. Very strong. Great card. Diligent Architect is an interesting card in the list. It is a 3 mana 2/2 from the Trial of the God set. Roar, delve a structure, add it to your hand, and give it +2 health. So you can high roll, like a very high value structure. Like you can get Coronet, you can get Labyrinth Guard. Like you can get something really good, or you can get something not fantastic. But either way, it is kind of slow and it doesn't see a lot of play, but it's interesting to see that this is added and the deck is still doing really well. So interesting. And lastly, Unexpected Gift, very interesting card as well. 1 mana 2/2 from the Winter Wonderland set. Roar, heal each god for 3. Afterlife, shuffle the base copy of this creature into your opponent's deck. So really good way to slow down your aggro opponent. If you're playing aggro war, or you're playing a combo deck even, and you get multiple copies of gifts into their deck, it's going to slow down their draw. And for the most part, if you're playing an aggro deck, they're trying to kill you, so they're not going to want to play it. So you kind of take a draw away. So that's the list, and those are some of the key cards. There are a lot of other staple cards, like you have Armor Lurker, Hunting Trap, Blade Barb, Bandit Will, Patient Pickpocket. So a lot of really good staple deception cards. Yeah, let's get into it, see how it does on ladder. They have a 62% win rate over 147 games, so they have put in a lot of time with the list, and it is performing really well. I'm excited to try it out. Let's get into a game. Okay, so we are playing Slayer. Slayer LSE. Aggro War, not our favorite matchup. That can be pretty helpful. This is actually really good too. I don't know if this is too slow though. We have no heal. So Patient Pickpocket turn 1. Okay, let's say hello to our friend. Alright, so the Beguiling Blade is really nice. It's going to allow us to slow down the dying, which is important. Fix. So I don't hate this. I'm not going to use our pip here. I think it's too important that we get to turn 5. We just pass, draw a card. Okay, so they have Genesis cards as well, which is going to make it harder. If they play Master Tactician here, we can Stone Skin Poison, ping it, their God Power, and then trade this out. Pyramid Warden. Bound by Her Will would be really good here. Armor Lurker is also really good. I assume they're saving the Master Tactician for flank. So maybe this is fine. We slow down our face damage. Yeah. And we were able to go first, which really makes a big difference, especially against decks like Aggro War, where they're just trying to kill us as quickly as possible. That sucks. That's pretty great. And so we can play our Inconspicuous Carriage, and I can pip out a Beguiling Blade, and so we can favorably trade into the Imp, which is, it's going to make a big difference. We know they have a Master Tactician, so they're going to play it for flank, and probably, I don't know, it's interesting. They definitely kill the Armor Lurker, but if they have Blade of Sticks, they'll get a lot of value and be able to push a lot of face or trade. Let's see. I feel like this dies this turn for sure, though. Although the more that dies, the more we're getting in our void. Like, getting this back is great because it comes back with order, and we can steal another card. This is pretty low value. It comes down as a... Okay. So if they kill the Armor Lurker, it's actually a kind of a misplay because they give us just a better chance of getting like a really... we just get it back with 2 armor and hidden. Okay, that makes sense. That's actually really good. I will take it. So we Guild Enforcer here. I think I just make this trade. And we just start cleaning up the board a bit, try and keep my front lines up. And this has 1 armor, which is fantastic. It's just such a strong card. Although we kind of get wrecked by Blade, it doesn't look like they have it in hand, or maybe they're not running it. Okay. So we get the Archer. Right, we're gonna swing here because I wanted to go here. It's fine. Well, I mean, maybe we even get the fellow Janissary there. This just plays kind of well with our curve. Alright, and we're actually in a decent spot. We have Helm at 7, we have Witherfinger at 7. We're pretty healthy. Solid list. There are a lot of one-ofs, like there's a 1 Inconspicuous Carriage, and we only have 1 Guild Enforcer. But it doesn't seem to really have made that much of a difference this game. It actually kind of worked out, curving out with our 4-mana front line into our 5. Nice. And so like this is generally like a really bad card in this particular matchup, but because we're so far ahead, we kind of have a turn to just borrow what they have. Okay. Let's see. It's probably a buff. Oof, that's so good. That is fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, I mean, we can lose here, but it would be not the most likely. So we wait for guard, and then we have Helmna if we need to, but we have double Witherfinger. We just have our whole top end here, so we're just kind of set. And so the Patient Pickpocket is kind of useless, just because their hand is empty. Doesn't matter though. We have our entire top end, which generally is really bad. But yeah, Guild Enforcer is just such a strong card. Good game. Awesome. well, there you have it. Free-to-play Deception. Let me know what you think. If you'd like to try out the deck, I will leave the deck code in the description below. Yeah, it's impressive. $33 and top 5 over weekend ranked, playing against $3,000+ decks. Very, very cool. Love to see it. Anyway, bye friends.